The rich woman knelt in front of the poor boy, madly expressing her love to him, and seeing the former mistress being controlled by him, Jack couldn't help but feel happy in his heart. Since then, the two of them have been lingering in every corner of the deserted island all the time, and the rich woman has put away her previous high-handed attitude. He is now very good at his work, and even the look in his eyes when he looks at Jack has gradually become admiring. On this day, the rich woman picked up the firewood to prepare for life, but when she turned her head, she found that there was a cruise ship not far ahead. He wanted to shout for help, but the next second he suddenly hid again, because he was deeply in love with Jack now. Once he was rescued and left the deserted island, it meant that they would lose each other forever. He did not tell Jack about the cruise ship, just to continue to enjoy the sweetness on this deserted island. However, happy times are always short. On this day, the two were basking in the sun on the beach, but when Jack looked up, he found that there was a cruise ship right in front of them. He wanted to go forward and call for help, but the rich woman tried her best to stop him because he didn't want to lose this love. But Jack couldn't care so much at this time. Since the two people love each other, why should they care about the location? Can't they be together after returning? In order to test the rich woman's feelings for him, Jack resolutely chose to call for help. In this way, the two were quickly rescued and boarded the cruise ship. When they returned to land, the rich woman's husband had been waiting for a long time. Seeing the two hugging each other tightly, the lonely Jack had to leave alone, because he knew that the rich woman would definitely choose him. Jack turned around and used all his savings to buy a diamond ring, and then asked the hotel front desk to hand it over to the rich woman. However, the next morning, the rich woman followed her husband to go home, but she was restless on the plane. She wanted Jack to take her away immediately, but she waited for a long time but never got there. For her husband's sake, she had to let the plane take off. However, just as the plane took off, Jack came over belatedly. It turned out that the hotel waiter had just handed her an envelope, and inside was the diamond ring he gave to the rich woman. He thought that the rich woman had rejected him, so he ran over desperately to ask for an explanation, but watching the plane going farther and farther away, Jack fell into deep despair. At this time, on the plane, the husband, from his eyes, could be seen to have hidden his merits and fame. It turned out that when he was on the phone at the hotel front desk just now, he suddenly found the envelope that Jack was going to give to his wife. He might have realized something, so he returned the envelope to Jack without telling his wife. And it was this small move of his that easily separated the two people who had feelings for each other from then on. The movie ends here.